What is happening, guys? Jonathan here, aka CrazyShadow 303, here with another match experience on CrazyShadow Talks Football. Today, 3 o'clock kickoff, 30th of November. It is nearly December. It's December tomorrow, which means it's Christmas time. And yeah, so 3 o'clock kickoff, and it's Wolverhampton Wanderers versus Bournemouth, match day 13 in the Premier League. Wolverhampton Wanderers, you know, I've been to their last 2 home games, this month, drawing 2-2 with Crystal Palace. A very entertaining game that was, and obviously the 2-0 win in the battle of the bottom 2 at the time against Southampton, and then they followed that up with a win last weekend, a 4-1, resounding 4-1 away win at Fulham. So yeah, Wolves on a bit of a run at the moment. Can they make it 3 wins out of 3? Bournemouth, though, a little bit tricky. Bournemouth are a tricky side. They've lost their previous 2 games, though. That was against Brighton last weekend, and of course the 3-2 defeat to Brentford. But they preceded that with a 2-1 win over Man City, of all teams. And obviously Man City going on a couple of dodgy results, dodgy result run at the moment. Man City are, so far cry from the Man City I seen at Molineux earlier this season. But yeah, I mean, Bournemouth, like I said, a little tricky. It's 13th versus 17th. Wolves have clawed their way with those 2 back-to-back wins and the draw. 7 points from a possible 9 so far this season, this month. So a really good November for Wolves, and they would like to round it off with another win and make it 3 wins out of 4 for the month. So yeah, it is going to be tricky for Wolverhampton Wanderers. Just heading to Molineux now, and yeah, if you like this video, then please leave a like, subscribe to CrazyShadow Talks Football if you haven't already done so, and don't forget to hit that bell icon and get notified on all new content on the channel. In terms of December, I've got 6 games. I should have 6 games. It depends on the radio bosses, BHBN. Yeah, I've got 6 games covering 3 teams: Blues, Albion, and of course Wolves. So yeah, it's going to be a pretty busy December for me. Possible 6 videos coming out next month, so looking forward to that. But in the meantime, guys, heading over to Molineux, and yeah, see you there. Last time out in the Premier League, Bournemouth lost 2-1 to Brighton, and obviously Wolves had that 4-1 away win at Fulham. Bournemouth lost to Brighton, and Wolves beat Fulham. As the Bournemouth team are out doing their warm-up, the Wolves team were out, but they've gone back in now. Bournemouth are now going back in as well. A couple of match facts for you. Bournemouth are looking for their 3rd consecutive league win at Molineux. So yeah, this ground has been kind to them at the moment. They've won 6 of their 10 away games against Wolves in all competitions. Wolves have won the other 4, so there's no draws here at Molineux between the 2 teams. in recent memory. So yeah, Wolves have won their last 2 Premier League games, as many as in their previous 22 games. So in those 22 games, they lost 15, they drew 5, and they won the 2, which yeah. So obviously the past 2 Premier League games against Southampton and Fulham, they're aiming to record 3 wins in a row for the first time since this time last year. So yeah, Wolves looking for a 3rd consecutive win in literally a year. And Wolves have also scored in 11 successive league games, the joint longest scoring streak of any current top flight club. They've scored at least twice in each of their past 4 league fixtures as well. Premier League games which feature Wolves this season have produced a total of 48 goals, more than any other side, as Elvis swings out. And Ryan Altnouri has been involved in 5 Premier League goals this season, with 3 goals and 2 assists, the most by any defender this season. So, as Elvis swings out and the game's about to start, the lineup it's unchanged from the Fulham win. Jose Sarri goal, and that's gone loud. Don't know if you can hear me now, guys.
Jose Sarri, 3, Ryan Altnouri, our captain, number 5, Mario Lemina, number 7, Andre, 8, Joao Gomez, number 9, Jorgen Strand Larsen, 10, Mateus Cunha, number 19, Rodrigo Gomez, 22, Nelson Semedo, number 24, Totti, and 27, Jean Rigner Bellegarde.
I don't know if you could hear me amongst all the noise, apologies for that. But yeah, starting goals, Semedo, Captain Lemina, Totti, Ryan Altnouri, Andre, Joao Gomez, Victor Bellegarde, Rodrigo Gomez, Mateus Cunha and Jorgen Strand Larsen start for Wolves. For Bournemouth, Kepa Arrizabalaga, remember him from Chelsea. Kirkett, Sensei, David Brooks, Evan Nielsen, Ryan Christie, Tyler Adams, Adam Smith, Marcus Tavernier, Justin Kluivert and Ilya Severini. On the bench, Sam Johnston, the goalkeeper. On the bench, Matt Doherty, Santiago Bueno, Wang Hee-chan, Craig Dawson, Pablo Sarabia, Carlos Forbes and Gonzalo Guedes. Wolves unchanged from the 4-1 win at Fulham, and Rodrigo Gomez his first start at Molineux. So this is shaping up to be quite the Premier League game tonight, or rather today, this afternoon. Yeah, so Wolverhampton Wanderers versus AFC Bournemouth. Yeah, so looking forward to this one. Hoping for a good, entertaining Premier League game. Usually is here at Molineux, to be honest, this season. What my colleague has just pointed out is that this is the Gary O'Neill derby. Remember, Gary O'Neill was in charge of Bournemouth a few seasons ago. Now he's in charge of Wolves. As Wolves get the game underway, straight back to Jose Sarri, who launches it up. And there we got Ryan Altnouri, who can't get past Marcus Sensei, and it's already out for a Wolverhampton Wanderers corner after just 20 seconds. So yeah, like I said, hoping for a really good, entertaining Premier League game. Transfer horse. Penalty! Penalty to Bournemouth! Penalty to Bournemouth after the first minute. Down inside the penalty area. Evan Nielsen. It was Evan Nielsen that was brought down in the penalty area, and yeah, I was just writing it down that it's a penalty after 1 minute. So yeah, we just see who. Yeah, VAR is getting involved just to make sure. So they're checking for an offside against Evan Nielsen. If he's onside, it's a penalty. If he's offside, Wolves are lucky. It is a penalty. It is a penalty and a yellow card. Yellow card for Nelson Semedo.
VAR checking the penalty.
Checking the penalty.
Decision penalty for a foul by Totti.
Yeah, foul by Totti. It is a penalty, and it is going to be Evan Nielsen. It is going to be Evan Nielsen to take the penalty. Evan Nielsen against Jose Sarr. It's in. Bournemouth away fans go absolutely mental. And oh, it's Cliver. It's Cliver. I only seen the number 9, which is Evan Nielsen, but it's number 19, Justin Cliver, with the penalty. Wolves 0, Bournemouth 1 after just 3 minutes. What a start! Told you it'd be entertaining. When gets the ball. 5 minutes. Straight away, 1-1. Bellegarde with a cross. Strand Larsen gets it. Just gonna try and see the replay here. Oh, just like that. Told you, there's goals in this game. Strand Larsen. So, Matthias Cunha gets the ball on the halfway line. Passes it to Bellegarde, and he cuts inside, crosses it, Strand Larsen with the header. Oh, 1-1 guys. Like I said, I told you there'd be goals in this game. Oh my days, I told you it'd be entertaining. But I didn't think after 5 minutes, after 6 minutes rather, it'd already be 1-1. Wow, Wolves 1, Bournemouth 1. 2-1 Bournemouth, 8 minutes. 8 minutes gone, 2-1 Bournemouth.
Goal Bournemouth number 3, Milos Kerkez.
Milos Kerkez, the defender, just come bombing into the box. Just seen the replay. Yeah, back heel from Evan Nielsen. And then no one picked him up. No one picked up Kerkez. Wow. No one picked up Kerkez from a Wolves perspective. And yeah, he just puts it into the roof of the net. Yeah, into the roof of the net. Wow. Yeah, just seeing it, and Jose Sarr had no chance there. 9 minutes played. Only 9 minutes, guys. Wolves 1, Bournemouth 2. 10 minutes played. The atmosphere is absolutely tense at Molineux. Another Bournemouth attack almost created a goal. Jose Sarr with the save, but that could have easily been 3-1 Bournemouth as Wolves. Rodrigo Gomez on the attack. Here comes Matthias Cunha, blocked by Marcos Sensei. blocked by Michael Sensei. And yeah, this is an unreal game at the moment, and only 11.5 minutes played. Only 11.5 minutes played, guys, and yeah, it's already Wolves 1, Bournemouth 2. What a start. VAR are checking for a foul. Jose Sarr would be the culprit. It is going over to the monitor. He's going over to the monitor. We're just looking at this. It's Evan Nielsen again. Evan Nielsen again. Jose Sarr tries to kick the ball. Jose Sarr tries to pass the ball, and Evan Nielsen gets his foot in front, in between Sarr. It is a penalty. It is a penalty. It's another penalty for Bournemouth.
Decision penalty for a foul by Jose Sarr.
But I mean, Jose Sarr didn't really know who was coming behind him. Yeah, Jose Sarr tried to kick the ball, and Evan Nielsen just basically put his ankle in between Sarr's foot and the ball. And yeah, it is a second penalty for Bournemouth at Wolves, and the Molineux crowd, you can hear them, are not happy. 16 minutes played, it could be 3-1. Oh my days, what a start. What a start. Oh my days. Here we go again. Here we go again. Is Sarr going to save this one, or is it going to be 3-1 Bournemouth? We'll find out in mere moments. 17 minutes played. This could be the fourth goal of the game after just 17 minutes. 3-1. 3-1. Kluivert again. Kluivert again. But the Molineux crowd are not happy.
Bournemouth number 19, Justin Kluivert.
3-1 Bournemouth with two penalties. Two penalties, guys. Oh. Justin Kluivert with the second penalty. So he scored two penalties in 17 minutes. And yeah, I mean, Wolves are going to feel hard done by here. Wolves are definitely going to feel hard done by because, you know, Jose Sarr, yes, you know, you can argue that he should be aware that an opposition player would be coming up behind him, but, you know, just as he's about to kick the ball for a pass, Kluivert puts, Evan Nielsen puts his ankle right where Jose Sarr is kicking, and yeah, they get another penalty. And obviously this one, the decision was made by the VAR, calling the ref to the monitor right in front of me. So yeah, Wolves 1, Bournemouth 3, 18.5 minutes played, guys. 22 minutes played, guys. It is literally end to end. Wolves get an attack, then Bournemouth get an attack, Wolves go back, and then Bournemouth go back. It's definitely one of those games. It's come right out the blocks. It's 3-1 Bournemouth already, and yeah, it's one of those crazy games. It has the feel of one of those crazy games, and we have seen some pretty crazy games here at Molineux this season as well. 6-2 against Chelsea, the 6-2 defeat. You know, the last minute winner for Man City comes to mind as well, and as Totti held the ball up, looking for options, there were none for him, and the Hawthorns crowd really getting on the team's case. Not the Hawthorns crowd, sorry about that, guys. The Molineux crowd. I had to remember where I was then. The Molineux crowd gets on Wolves' case. At the moment, guys, I will say at the moment, it is 1-0 to West Brom. Carlin Grant, 13 minutes, puts Albion ahead against Preston. So yeah, keep it up, Albion. But yeah, as it is here, it is 23 minutes played, Wolves 1, Bournemouth 3. 25 minutes played. Bournemouth tried to get an attack going, but Andre tackles David Brooks, and now Cunha has the ball. Trying to get it to Bellegarde. Bellegarde does get it, but the cross is blocked. The cross is blocked, and Bournemouth prevent the corner by kicking it out for a Wolves goal kick just before it was about to cross the line. That was Milos Kerkez who prevented the corner there. And now Wolves have this throw in with 26 minutes played. It is still Wolves 1, Bournemouth 3. But yeah, this is getting very, very interesting now from a Wolves perspective. You know, it goes to Bellegarde. Tried to cross it. It's a Wolves corner. It's a Wolves corner. It was blocked by a Bournemouth player. And it looked like Mateus Cunha was going to take it, but Mateus Cunha is taking it. He went towards the corner and then just casually moved away, but that was probably because the ball wasn't in the corner. So here comes Mateus Cunha with the corner. Everyone apart from Semedo and Sarr, from a Wolves perspective, is in the box. Altnore is just tracking inside the D. Altnore, that's why he was on the outside of the box. He tried the shot, but it was blocked by a Bournemouth player. Strand Larsen gets ahead to it, but it's well over the bar. And now Strand Larsen is on the floor. Probably had some contact while he was heading that. He is back up though, and it is a Bournemouth goal kick which they take quickly and come on the attack again. 27 minutes played. Still Wolves 1, Bournemouth 3. The two penalties, both by Justin Kluivert on the first minute and the 16th minute, and either side of that, on the 5th minute, Strand Larsen equalised with a great cross from Bellegarde, a good header by Strand Larsen, and then obviously Bournemouth, went back ahead with a great back heel from Evan Nilsson, he found Tavernier, who laid it off for Kerkez, the Bournemouth defender, who was tracked by absolutely no one in a Wolves shirt. Gary O'Neill's going to be annoyed at that was allowed to happen. And he gave Sarr no chance of saving it by shooting hard into the roof of the net. So yeah, that's the story of the game so far, and only half an hour has been played. What an action-packed first third of the game. This was it's slowed down a bit now because Strand Larsen's getting treatment from the Wolves physios, but when you come to Molineux this season, you can guarantee goals, and sure enough, it is Wolves 1, Bournemouth 3 after half an hour. Strand Larsen is currently off the field getting treatment, so Wolves are temporarily down to 10 men with 30 minutes played. Lamina, that was a poor ball there, but likewise Tavernier with an equally poor ball, and ends up giving it straight back to Lamina, but here comes Rodrigo Gomez. Good run there. Cunha just about gets to that, passes it to Andre. Now Semedo. Strand Larsen is back on. Strand Larsen's back on. So Semedo coming all the way back to Lamina, and then over to Totti. And then Ryan Altnore trying to work the space here. Wolves are. Bournemouth keeping their shape well. And now we've got Mario Lamina on the ball. Over the literally walks over the halfway line. Comes back to Totti, and then back over to Ryan Altnore. And again, Altnore under pressure from David Brooks of Bournemouth, forced to go back to Totti. And yeah, Wolves just trying to work some space here. Totti with a run, Goes to Strand Larson. Strand Larson here. Nice little bit of skill. But then Rodrigo Gomez just couldn't get the ball to another Wolves shirt, and Bournemouth kicked it out for a Wolves throw. So Wolves do get the ball back, but it's one of those Wolves trying to work the space, but Bournemouth keeping their shape well. Still 3-1. Molineux code, not happy there. Penalty shout for Wolverhampton Wanderers, but the referee says no. Wonder if VAR's checking that one. The boos clearly ring out around Molineux. 33 minutes played, 33 and a half. The boos clearly ringing out. But yeah, just see. Yeah, it looked like a push, but there wasn't much in it. It didn't look like, to be honest. But yeah, the Wolves fans are probably saying, well, if you can give them 2 penalties, you can at least give us something. So yeah, the Wolves fans clearly not happy with the referee's decision at the moment. But here comes Cunha. That's another penalty shout, which the referee does not give. Gary O'Neill right in front of us, going absolutely mad. And yeah, it's not. Here comes Bournemouth again. Tavernier inside the penalty area. Jose Sarr gets the ball back, keeps it safely. But that's 2 penalty shots. So we're just looking. Yeah. Rodrigo Gomez. It did look like he got bundled over by not 1 but 2 Bournemouth defenders. But yeah, referee having none of it. Wolves fans making their thoughts known about the Premier League and their referees. So here comes Gomez. Can he keep that in? Yes, he can. It's out for a Wolverhampton Wanderers corner. It has suddenly ramped up again. And now Wolves have this corner. Wolves have this corner. It is absolutely ramped up. 35 minutes played. Wolves 1, Bournemouth 3. But Wolves have had 2 penalty shouts. They've had 2 penalty shouts. And here come Wolves with this corner. Floated in near post. Joe Gomez couldn't get it on target. He won the ball, but just could not turn it just inside the near post. 36 minutes played. It's still Wolves 1, Bournemouth 3, but it has been ever bit as entertaining as a Wolves game can be at the moment for right and wrong reasons. But yeah, 4 goals in like the first half hour, and yeah, Wolves 1, Bournemouth 3. Bournemouth yellow card. Ilya Zabarini tripping Matheus Cunha just outside the box. Not Matheus Cunha, Ryan Alt-Nouri, sorry. Yeah, just stands there and sticks the leg out, and Alt-Nouri goes over. It was contact between knees. It was knee-to-knee contact, and now here is a chance just before half-time for Wolves to at least make it 3-2 going into half-time. Let's see, free kick to Wolves.
There will be a minimum of 8 minutes added time. 8 minutes.
8 minutes added on. 8 minutes added on. All the VAR checks. Has to be. And obviously Strand Larson. So it's Cunha or Alt-Nouri to take this. And it is well within striking distance here. So Cunha on the left of the ball, Alt-Nouri on the right. Who's going to take it? There's a 4-man wall for Bournemouth. Who's taking it? Cunha, well over the bar for Matheus Cunha, but yeah, 8 minutes added on to this first half, obviously through all the VAR checks and obviously the stoppage for Strand Larsen, but other than that, it has been an action-packed first half. So we're into about a minute and a half of those 8 minutes, and it is still Wolves 1, Bournemouth 3. Just approaching half time here. About 3 more minutes of the added 8 minutes. So yeah, this game has come right out the blocks. As I said, Evan Nielsen, after 55 seconds, brought down in the box by Totti. VAR check complete, and Justin Cliver dispatched that first penalty into the bottom corner to make it 1-0 Bournemouth. Wolves under pressure very early. Strand Larsen equalised from a great Bellegarde cross, a good header from Strand Larsen to make it 1-1. And then minutes after that, on the 8th minute, just the 8th minute, guys, great backheel from Evan Nielsen, who found Tavernier, who then laid it off for Kirkes, who was tracked by absolutely no one in a Wolves shirt, and he absolutely levered the ball into the roof of the net. Sarr had no chance of saving that one. So very action-packed start with 3 goals in the first 10 minutes. And then on 16 minutes, Sarr deemed to have fouled Evan Nielsen. The ref originally said no penalty, but VAR called him over to the monitor, and you know what happens after that. Sure enough, Bournemouth get and score their second penalty of the game. Again, Justin Kluivert from the spot beats Sarr to make it 3-1. And then Wolves have 2 penalty appeals waved away, much to the annoyance of the Molineux crowd. They made their feelings known with the Premier League and their officials. And yeah, first off, Strand Larsen pushed in the back by Marcos Sensei, deemed no foul, and then Rodrigo Gomez tripped by 2 Bournemouth defenders. Gary O'Neill feeling very aggrieved, especially with the second one. Second penalty appeal waved away. Wolves had a free kick just before the added on minutes, but Matheus Cunha blazed it over the bar. Overall, really, Wolves have been wasteful. Bournemouth have been clinical, but Wolves do get this free kick now. This is probably their last chance now, being in the final minute of the 8 minutes. So yeah, if they don't get this in, then obviously they're going in half-time 3-1 down, and some work to do for Gary O'Neill. Cunha, with the cross, far post, goes over everyone, and that is it. That is it. And you can hear the boos at half-time. Half-time score, Wolves 1, Bournemouth 3. Okay guys, Bournemouth have kicked the second half off. Wolves have made an instant change, half-time sub. Sarr got that. We thought Bournemouth might have gone 4-1 up then, but yeah, good play by Bournemouth there to cross the ball, but Jose Sarr managed to collect. But as I was saying guys, half-time sub for Wolves, and it's Rodrigo Gomez coming off, and Craig Dawson, the ex-Albion player, comes on, and yeah, he's going a little bit defensive at the moment with the extra, or maybe he's trying to stem the supply to Bournemouth's attacks by putting Dawson on. But either way, Rodrigo Gomez comes off, Craig Dawson comes on, and yeah, it's still Wolves 1, Bournemouth 3. Second half just kicked off. Andre with the bad pass, and what a tackle by Mario Lemina. I was going to say, I don't know what the crowd behind the goal was shouting about, but yeah, that was a brilliant tackle. He had to time that. and he did. He got the ball. He got the ball, even though the Bournemouth player went over. But yeah, with the way this game has gone, the Molineux crowd thought that might have been a third penalty to Bournemouth. But yeah, Mario Lamina, great tackle there to prevent Bournemouth going 4-1 up. So yeah, 48 minutes played, now 49. The heavens have really well and truly opened now as the night draws in over Wolverhampton, and it is as that's a free kick to Wolves, who take it quickly. It is still 3-1 to Bournemouth. Here's Semedo to Altnore, and then over to Joe Gomez. Then back to Semedo, back to Joe Gomez, tries to cut into the middle, turns and twists and couldn't get anything, but Altnore recollects. Semedo, oh, couldn't quite come off. Oh, and it's a free kick to Bournemouth, and now it's the Jack Hayward stand's turn to be aggrieved at something. Chance of you're not fit to referee. And Gary O'Neill, I can see, going absolutely mental, because that looked like a good tackle, but it was given as a free kick. So yeah, 50 minutes played, and it is still Wolves 1, Bournemouth 3. 60 minutes played. Wolves get this corner floated in far post. There was some half-hearted appeals there from the crowd behind the goal. But Semedo takes a shot from way out. He'd have done better to control that, to be honest, Semedo. But yeah, it's a little bit of panic is setting in for the Wolves players now. And Kepa Arrizabalaga is, I wouldn't say it's too early for time wasting, there's still half an hour to go, but he is delaying the Bournemouth goal kicks now, and the crowd in the Sir Jack Hayward stand really getting on his case, but you know, that's what Kepa Arrizabalaga does, to be honest. Obviously, you know, former Chelsea, so I've followed his career pretty well, and yeah, Chelsea, the ex-Chelsea keeper, doing what he does best, riling up the home crowd here, and yeah, 61 minutes played, still Wolves 1, Bournemouth 3.
Substitution for Bournemouth, replacing number 7 David Brooks, is number 11 Dango Ottawa.
So Brooks off for Bournemouth. Ottawa comes on for Bournemouth on 62 minutes. So Brooks off for Ottawa, and it's a double change for Wolves.
Substitution for Wolves, replacing number 24 Toti, is number 29 Gonzalo Guedes.
Guedes comes on for Tote. Guedes comes on for Tote, and the second change.
And also for Wolves, replacing number 27 Jean-Luc Bellegarde, is number 26 Carlos Forbes.
Bellegarde off, Forbes on for Wolves. That's one change for Bournemouth so far, and 3 changes for Wolves. So Guedes and Forbes come on for Bellegarde and Tote.
Worked out that there were 2 former players who were probably going to try and drive into all.
And now Wolves on the attack, trying to get forward, but Tavernier does well to get the ball back for Bournemouth, and they try and attack. Watara, the substitute, tried to work it into the space in the middle, and Jose Sarr claims that ahead of Evan Nielsen. So. And now there's a Bournemouth player on the floor, and the crowd are not happy. It's Adam Smith, the number 15. And yes, Semedo gets the ball now, but the crowd not happy with Adam Smith there, to be honest. And yeah, it's just seeing a replay now. Don't know what this replay is for, but not a clue. Not a clue why Adam Smith was on the floor there. But yeah, I thought that replay would have given me some inkling as to why Adam Smith was on the floor, but clearly not. So yeah, 65 minutes played. Still, Wolves 1, Bournemouth 3. As Bournemouth nearly broke through there, but Wolves defend. And I would have said saw it out, but yeah, that's a Wolves throw now. Still 3-1 to Bournemouth. Cunha could not get past the defence of Bournemouth there.
Made 2 more changes to bring on
Tavernier.
Forbes and Guedes, who replaced Bellegarde and Totti.
Tavernier to Christie, and it goes all the way back to Kepa Arrizabalaga. And yeah, so what looked like a promising Wolves attack just did not pan out because Bournemouth doing well, but as I say that, Bournemouth give the ball away to Guedes, the substitute, and now it's over on this side to Semedo. Semedo thought about crossing it, but he goes to Andre, and now it's back to Semedo. He's trying, and the crowd are getting impatient here. Guedes crosses it, but Bournemouth defend again. Wolves are knocking on the door, they're trying, and it's offside and a Bournemouth free kick. Yeah, so Wolves are trying to knock on the door, but Bournemouth defending well here. You know, they do have the 2-goal cushion, but if Wolves score the next goal, then it becomes very uncomfortable for Bournemouth, doesn't it? But yeah, 67 minutes played, still Wolves 1, Bournemouth 3. Strand Larsen scored, Wolves are back in it! 68 minutes, Wolves 2, Bournemouth 3! Strand Larsen on 68 minutes! Just gotta see a replay of this. It was from a Bournemouth attack. But yeah, diagonal ball up to Strand Larsen. Yeah, he is definitely onside, and he smashes it home. It looked like it was. I couldn't quite say who the assist was, but it is very much game on. Strand Larsen. Strand Larsen. It looked like it was Matheus Cunha. I could be wrong, but great through ball to Strand Larsen, and yeah, it is Wolves 2, Bournemouth 3. What a game! It looks like it's another penalty. Jose Sarr is on the floor. Jose Sarr on the floor. Craig Dawson, terrible back pass there. Craig Dawson. Craig Dawson did his goalkeeper no favours there. Poor challenge. Poor back pass, I should say. VAR are checking this. But yeah, I mean,
so they'll check it out and then they'll check the replay and the VAR is
yeah, so both Evan Nielsen and Sarr are on the floor. A yellow has come out. It will be for someone, probably Jose Sarr, really, given the context of this game. This is on 71 minutes, guys. But, well,
I mean, you might
Again, like I said, Craig Dawson did his goalkeeper no favours there, laying it off short. And Evan Nielsen took the ball away from Saar. Evan Nielsen took the ball away from Saar. So what? Yeah, Craig Dawson looking gutted, but it was him that created that moment with the poor back pass. We're just trying to figure out what is going on, because I've seen the referee pull out a yellow card for someone. Bournemouth fans are chanting off. But Jose Sarr is coming away from the physios. What's the decision going to be? What is the decision going to be? Because clearly the yellow is out for someone.
So Kluivert is going to get himself on what is suspected a very short list of players who've scored a hat-trick of penalties in the Premier League.
It's a yellow card for Sarr. It's a yellow card for Sarr. Oh, Craig Dawson, what have you done? Honestly, from a Baggy supporter's perspective, Craig Dawson did his keeper no favours there. Yeah, so yellow card to Sarr. Kluivert with a possible penalty hat-trick. And that would make it 4-2 to Bournemouth on 73. On 73 minutes. Kluivert with the chance here. So, Kluivert gets his hat-trick of penalties. Kluivert gets his hat-trick of penalties. On 73 minutes. Wow. Wolves 2, Bournemouth 4. Unbelievable. And Justin Kluivert with a hat-trick of penalties. Wow. And Evan Nielsen, you know, got those penalties for Tavernier. So Kluivert, sorry. Kluivert owes Evan Nielsen big time there for his hat-trick of penalties, because it was Evan Nielsen that got fouled in the box 3 times, and 3 times penalties. And yeah, and Kluivert dispatches all 3 of them. Hat-trick of penalties. And Wolves get the game underway again. 76 played. Wolves 2. Bournemouth 4. Wow. There is a sub.
Substitution for Bournemouth, placing number 5, Marcus Senesi, is number 2, Dean Huijsen.
Yeah. Huijsen comes on for Sensi on 80 minutes. 10 to go, by the way. 10 to go. That is Bournemouth's 4th sub, because Sensei has got some treatment after a knock, so it looks like it is an enforced change for Bournemouth, and it looks like Hwang is going to come on for Wolves. He's just warming up, and he's in the dugout now. Kepa picks the ball up. Well, yeah, this has been some game, guys. Some game. Wolves thought they were back in it with Strand Larsen. The 5th time in a row that Wolves have scored 2 or more goals in a league game. And yeah, straight away, Huijsen gets penalised for handball.
For Wolves, placing number 7, Andre, is number 11, Hee Chan Hwang.
Yeah. Andre comes off for Hwang. And yeah, that is Wolves' 4th sub as well. So yeah, really ringing the changes now, but it is still Wolves 2, Bournemouth 4. after that Justin Kluivert penalty hat trick, you know, it's got to be said that's probably what's won Bournemouth the game. But you never know. But as I was saying, this is the fifth league game in a row that Wolves have scored 2 or more goals, whether they've won, lost or drawn. But yeah, it is still, you know, the goals aren't a problem. It's trying to keep results for Wolves, because at the moment, on 82 minutes, it is Wolves 2, Bournemouth 4. Just a little stat for you guys. Justin Kluivert has scored the very first hat-trick of penalties in the Premier League era. The last player to score a hat-trick of penalties in a game was Jan Moxley of Liverpool against Coventry in 1986-87. I was 3-4 years old at the time, so I wouldn't know about that. Darren wasn't even born. So yeah, it's a very interesting stat now that was the very first Premier League era hat-trick of penalties by Justin Kluivert. Still, with not long to go, 86 minutes, 86 and a half, 4.5 to go plus stoppage, and it is Wolves 2, Bournemouth 4. A bit of a correction there. Jan Mobley of Liverpool scored the last Premier League hat-trick, not the Premier League hat-tricks. Jan Mobley of Liverpool against Coventry was the last player to score a hat-trick of penalties. I will get my words out. A penalty of hat-tricks. Jan Mobley, Liverpool versus Coventry, 1986-87 season. Just finished over at Deendale, and it's a 9th draw in 10 for West Brom. Preston 1, West Brom 1. Where are we going to get these wins? Carlin Grant, I know, scored first, but Preston obviously equalised in the second half. So, yeah.
There will be a minimum of 8 minutes added time. 8 minutes.
Another 8 minutes added on. Another 8 minutes added. Walsall have lost to Charlton 4-0 in that game. But yeah, 1-1 West Brom. Words fail me. As a predominantly West Brom channel, words fail me right now. A ninth draw in 10 for West Brom. Here come Bournemouth, but resounded defence from Wolves. Craig Dawson had the ball, and this time he does get the back pass right. But yeah, we are about a minute into the 8 added on now. And it is Wolves 2, Bournemouth 4. There is now a mass exodus. There is a mass exodus at Molineux now. The Wolves fans feel like this is game done. Wolves 2, Bournemouth 4. There is still about 5 minutes of the added 8 to go. But some Wolves fans have had enough now. There is literally, as I look around the stadium, there is a mass exodus of fans heading for the Molineux exits. I have no idea what the referee has given Bournemouth a free kick for there, but yeah, it's a Bournemouth free kick. We've just got a Matthias Cunha. Yellow card for Strand Larsen. Yeah, I think Strand Larsen got booked for a descent there, and yeah, it was the softest of touches from Cunha, and yeah, again Molineux crowd making their feelings known to the Premier League and their officials, because nothing has gone right for Wolverhampton Wanderers today, apart from the 2 goals obviously. But yeah, there might be a little debate later on about the officiating. So yeah, not much to go now, about 3.5 minutes left, and it's still Wolves 2, Bournemouth 4. Not much to go, literally seconds. Wolves 2, Bournemouth 4. Wolves are on the attack to try and spare some of the goal difference deficit, but nothing doing from that cross. It goes right into empty space, and that is it. You can hear the boos. You can hear the boos around Molineux. Hat-trick of penalties from Justin Kluivert, and yeah, it's a poor day for Wolverhampton Wanderers. They scored 2 goals. They scored 2 goals for the 5th game in a row, for the 5th league game in a row, but scoring goals isn't the problem for Wolves. They are one of the highest teams, if not the highest team, with goals scored outside the top 6. But it's just keeping those results. You know, they score the goals, but they can't seem to get the results at the moment. You know, bar from obviously the Southampton and the Fulham game. So yeah, it finishes. What an amazing game. We knew there were going to be goals in this one. You know, I had a feeling there was going to be goals. Didn't think there'd be this many goals. Full time, Wolves 2, Bournemouth 4. So that's it for another one, guys. Just left Molineux. Wolverhampton Wanderers 2, AFC Bournemouth 4. There's never short of goals here in Wolverhampton, is there? You know, that's all I got to say about that, because 6-goal thriller. Wolves on the wrong end of it. You know, 4-2. Penalty hat-trick, the first in the Premier League, I believe. And it was by Bournemouth's Justin Kluivert. And yeah, very entertaining game at Molineux tonight. And yeah, I'm exhausted, guys. I am really exhausted from that one. But yeah, problems for Wolves though. Scoring goals isn't one of them. Keeping results obviously is. So yeah, that's all I gotta say. A hat-trick of penalties sinks Wolves this time, and I think they slip back into the bottom 3 in the Premier League. So yeah, what a game. If you like this video, then please leave a like, subscribe to CrazyShadow Talks Football if you haven't already done so, and don't forget to hit that bell icon and join the Shadow Squad and get notified on all new content on the channel. But for now, guys, 6 games next month possible, covering Blues, Albion and back here at Wolves. And yeah, really looking forward to putting out some great content for you guys over the Christmas period. But for now, guys, thanks so much for watching. Bye for now. That was timing. Bye for now.